Let's immerse ourselves in the magic of spring with forest bathing, a gorgeous French strawberry tart, and lavender gift wrap today on the Daily Connoisseur. Hello dear friends, Jennifer here, and welcome back. We had a very rainy winter in Southern California. It seemed for months like there was storm after storm. But the result of all that tumult has produced the most beautiful landscapes for us to feast our eyes on. The hills are green. There are wildflowers popping up everywhere, even on the freeways, and the forests, normally pretty dry, are awash with green. The streams, often non-existent in this drought-afflicted state, are full to capacity, and all around are butterflies. It's magical. I'm venturing back into the woods to do some forest bathing and soak in the woodland atmosphere. While I'm here, I have much to contemplate. I feel the strong significance of the season that just passed. The winter, fraught with storms, has produced the most beautiful spring. This seems representative of a much larger theme. Often, when we look back on our lives, our greatest trials have caused us to stretch and grow in the most expansive way. In almost all areas of my life where I have been known to bloom, the bloom came after a period of trial, after a difficulty, after a storm. When there are little to no storms in the winter, and we've had many dry winters here in California, the springs are always tepid and mild. But after prolific rain, it's like the flowers have permission to burst forth to their greatest potential. The greenery comes out of hiding, and everything is staggeringly beautiful. I process the trials in life differently now that I know this. But I'm thinking too much. I'm here to forest bathe, to soak in the atmosphere, to fully immerse myself grandly in the present moment, in the beauty of God's glorious creation. What a time to be alive. Robert Louis Stevenson said, "It is not so much for its beauty that the forest makes a claim upon men's hearts, as for that subtle something, that quality of air, that emanation from old trees, that so wonderfully changes and renews a weary spirit." I think our RLS was talking about forest bathing in this quote, don't you? I'm going to make a tarte aux fraises, or strawberry tart now. I begin by making the pâté sucré the night before so it can chill in the fridge. This is a very special recipe and can be found in the May-June French Dreams issue of Victoria magazine. It's the next day, and while I roll out and bake the crust and make the custard, let's discuss French lessons that linger, my latest essay in Victoria. This issue of Victoria is like a collector's item to me. Not only does my writer-in-residence essay share never-before-told stories about my first trip to France when I spent the summer in Cannes, but the talented chefs in the Victoria Test Kitchen prepared an entire French menu based on my experience. The crown of the menu is, of course, the tarte aux fraises, or strawberry tart. This tart, in Lessons from Madame Chic, revealed a profound truth, one that I continue to reflect upon in Victoria. The addition of custard to this tart is so delightful, by the way. As I arrange the strawberries artfully on top, I revel in the fact that I made this on a Wednesday afternoon for an impromptu tea party. It's these charming and unexpected moments of life that bring such great joy. I glaze the strawberries with apricot jam and top them with edible pansies from our garden, and serve this with hibiscus tea. Joy this was to make. You can find this recipe in the May-June issue of Victoria. In addition to forests and strawberries, I have been inspired by lavender lately. My daughter's birthday is coming up, and I want to give her gift wrap a lavender theme. I love using brown recycled craft paper to wrap my gifts. I keep a large ream of this and find it to be so versatile to decorate. I find that wrapping gifts is like writing letters. It's a meditative and relaxing pastime for me. I like experimenting with different ways to wrap the gifts. I'll use twine, velvet ribbon, or simple string, but I like tying up a bit of nature with it. If the gift is being given soon, I'll use fresh lavender, but if wrapping in advance, dried lavender would be best. And since I'm exploring my creativity and allowing myself to create art without judgment, I thought she would love if I decorated some of the gifts with watercolors, with lavender and purple hearts. Here are a few quotes on lavender to get us in the mood. The air was fragrant with 1,000 trodden aromatic herbs, with fields of lavender, and with the brightest roses blushing in tufts all over the meadows. William C. Bryant. Hot lavender, mint, savory, marjoram, the marigold that goes to bed with the sun, and with him rise weeping. William Shakespeare. And let's end on this one. When the light turns green, you go. When the light turns red, you stop. But what do you do when the light turns blue with orange and lavender spots? Shel Silverstein. I have a few more gifts to wrap, but so far I'm enjoying how these are turning out. I'd like to thank Babbel for sponsoring this video. Summer travel is right around the corner. With just 10 minutes a day, Babbel can help you speak like a local on the trip of a lifetime. Babbel is one of the top language learning apps in the world. I use it to keep on top of my French. I've definitely started to lose my grasp of the language after not speaking it for so long, and Babbel makes it fun to explore again. O-U-G-E.
Un vin rouge.
Un vin rouge. Des cacahuètes.
Des cacahuètes.
Des cacahuètes. Des olives. With Babbel, you learn actual conversational skills that are useful. I wish I had this back when I lived in Paris and was prepping for my trip. With Babbel, you can start speaking a new language in just 3 weeks. Lessons are designed by real language teachers, and they have a 20-day money-back guarantee. So click the link in the description or scan the QR code to get 60% off your subscription with Babbel. I hope that you enjoyed today's video, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. Keep calm and remain classy, and I'll see you in the next video. Love, Jennifer.